And we are live. Hey guys, it's me, Delta One, here with Airsoft Talk, and yeah, gonna do a little live stream before I make my personal thoughts on this. Thought I would extend that. I'm going to copy this link and put it on Bookface real quick. What is on my mind? Come join me. And we're going to put that newsfeed and just share the hell out of it. Alrighty, now that that's there and nobody watching. Fantastic. So for the people who are going to watch this, hopefully, please make sure that you hit that notification bell and you like the video. It does help me out. I know that it sounds just like, oh, like my video. No, it really does help me out bringing the channel back. Sorry, it's been a month. I had to redo the store, redid the field, did a bunch of stuff. So there's a video on that coming soon, and a video making sure to help out PewDiePie defeat T-Series. So if you're cool, you go subscribe to PewDiePie and unsubscribe to T-Series if you're subscribed to them. Yes, I'm on that bandwagon. So today I have the TM-AA12, and God, what a gun! I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those guns that's so iconic and has been wanted for so long. Even when I was out of Airsoft, I was like, this might be a reason for me to come back. So luckily, thanks to Josh, one of our loyal customers here at Techstar, he was like, hey man, if you want, you can borrow it and make some videos on it. And I was like, yeah, that's going to happen. So this video is me basically answering any questions as I'm like messing with this. What's the range like? The range, it being a TM, I did take the time to actually look at how this thing operates because I know it's so unique. Our field is like over 120 feet. I have no problem hitting a 4-inch pole consistently. And that's with 0.2s. I'd probably use some 2.5s and pull the grouping together. But as you can see, there are 3 hop-up units. So you can decide which BB goes where. Unfortunately, that's not spring-loaded. The stock magazine is a whopping 93 rounds, so that's 31 shots. So it is very cool. What impresses me, though, is the trigger response for what it is and how much it's having to put out. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, you owe it to yourself to go look up a video like of how this gearbox actually functions. It's very unique. And it's just one of those things where it's like, God, that looks complicated. But at the same time, it wasn't done in a piss poor way. They actually thought it out. So if the number one thing that the customer who let me borrow this, he's ending up returning it because it's having some feeding issues and he's getting his money back. So he let me borrow it before he could do that, just to show, what it can do. So unfortunately, CQB is now limited to a whopping semi-automatic, which is really disappointing. So on full auto, this thing is quite impressive. I mean, it'll dump a mag in like 2 seconds. So I'm impressed with it. Let me put the battery in so I can show y'all. If there's anything y'all want me to do in order to keep y'all in the stream longer or make videos, that's coming. We're going to do a PewDiePie versus T-Series video. We're going to try and get in the subreddit. Free advertisement. The God is back. Nah, no God. However, I'm a manager. I have keys to the shop right now. Like, I'm a manager at Techstar Airsoft. So there's a restricted phone call. This should be interesting. Hello? Hello? Hello. Hello. Swear to God. Anyways, TMA 12, I plugged the battery in. What's interesting though, to note is there's an actual like computer protector to prevent like pre-engagement. I'm assuming that's what it's for. I have no idea, but anytime I hook it up to a 9.6, the computer won't even let it like put power to the motor. So here's what it sounds like on semi-auto. Let me just shoot into my little pit that I have under here. Okay, so this is on an 8.4 like 1600 milliamp battery, and this is a semi-auto. That's semi-auto, which is impressive to me. Like the amount that this gun has to, the amount that you're demanding from the gun when you go on semi-auto is ridiculous. But full auto is even more interesting because that's why you would buy this. Let's be honest. But it did kind of sound like I was going a little faster on semi. So there's that. And also, like, you literally feel the gun. It has some kick to it. That's because of the gearbox and the spring and how all of it works. So there's 3 separate cylinders. The piston is just ridiculous. And so they're small. So the barrel length can't be that long because if you did, it would have suck back and the BBs would be really low FPS. However, when we chronoed this, it was at like roughly 290, which is very respectable for what this is. I mean, I was impressed with it. However, unfortunately, it did not come with the drum mag. That's separately, and it costs like $100. However, it is kind of like a Thompson. There are guide rails where you have to go up. But overall, I mean, it's an AA-12. Let's face it. How many of y'all have seen The Expendables and just see Terry Crews just walking through that hallway going like this, going, "It's Christmas, motherfuckers," right? And then demonetized immediately. All right. Let me grab something real quick. More reasons to be demonetized. But yeah, no. So there's the AA-12. It's very, very heavy, even for a TM, even though it's plastic. I don't know if you can hear the body. That is probably one of my more like kind of like, come on, TM. Like, y'all are known for not being like that. Y'all are known for having plastic guns, but not that. So like that was a big disappointment. Now for the price tag you're shelling out for this, I think it's somewhere around $500 to $600. If I'm incorrect, someone please tell me in the chat. And feel free to ask me anything in the chat while I'm during a broadcast. Also, make sure to hit that thumbs up. It really does help me out. Turn on your notification bell. But the TMA-12 itself is just, it's an awesome gun. I mean, one-handed, you could see me kind of shaking. This is not doable. So, I mean, when you get it in tight and you go like this, it's not that bad. Like, I mean, I'm fat. I don't work out. And I have no problem wielding this gun. But for the standard speed softer, cancer, this is not the gun for you. And I'm glad, because speed softing is just, I'm not a fan of it. Nor HPA. It's cancer. It's only acceptable for DM, like sniping setups to me. That's a whole video all on its own. I can make a long video about it, but it does have 3 barrels. It does have 3 hop ups, which is cool, which could either be a pain or be like terrible all on its own. But accuracy wise, it's not bad at all. Like 90% of TMs are accurate as hell. So, I mean, it is fairly accurate. I do enjoy this. Are you into Real Steel? Yes, I own quite a few. Oh my goodness, it's Jarek the Gaming Dragon. What is going on? I'm assuming you're here because of this. A long time, bud. I'm hoping you'll like. I was knowing you joining. I was expecting to see the chat just get spammed with memes, or just something that would demonetize me. Actually, I'm here because a friend told me you were streaming. Oh, whoever told Jarek the Gaming Dragon, you are a true awesome person. But we have a other celebrity. Oh, in the chat. You may not like Jarek, but you know, I think Jarek's a stand-up dude. He let me stay at his house twice. So we had fun. That was a long time ago. This is 8 years ago, bro. Was the last time I was there. Sneaky Cubone. Appreciate it, dude. But the TMA 12, I might as well demonstrate it. He is an awesome person. He sucks at video games, though. I would have no knowledge, but I think that overrules him telling you about my stream. So here's the semi-auto. I personally think the full auto is a little slow, but like I said, again, the gearbox, it's really, you're demanding a lot. That was also one of the main complaints of the customer who let me borrow this to make a video, was that the semi-auto trigger was not fast enough, which most CQB fields only allow full auto now. I mean, I wish, semi-auto, which is a shame. But you get this cancer HPA crap coming in where they're just like, I'm only shooting 25 rounds a second on semi-auto. So there's that. It's real creaky. The things are plastic that are plastic. A lot of plastic. Like this is metal. Probably easier for me just to list out the things that aren't metal. The release, it's the guide rail. Yeah, the guide rail for the mag is metal. So you're telling me that it's a TM? Yeah, TM made an AA12, bro. Yeah, it's a TM, and it honestly, I'm kind of like, if you can, I'm kind of disappointed because every TM gun I've ever had does not sound like that, which is honestly really disappointing. Oh, I've never had that problem. I've never had creaky mag or creaky sound problem from any TM, like ever. Like ever. But that being said, it's a cool gun. What's really cool to me is when you take the battery off. Let's see if I can show this. Very interesting way how to take this thing off. I never had that problem. So the battery compartment is fairly limited. They really are promoting you to only use an 8.4 because on the back, you see that little hole right there? Actually, right there. If you plug a 9.6 into this, it'll literally, there's a little light. It'll turn red and the gun won't take power. I guess it's to prevent pre-engagement, like I said earlier. But I was running it off of a Matrix, let's just say E-Vikes battery, because we all know it's Matrix. There's that. But I have another TM gun right next to me that does not have that creaking problem, which is this, my TM Mac AEP, and I love this thing because it's actually quiet. And when we play, I actually love just walking around going like that, and people don't know because it's that quiet. However, this thing is louder than like sin. It's extremely loud, and it actually has kick. Double Eagle, I think, pretty much has just stayed to just like LPEG AEGs. But I think SEMA ended up buying out. I took my hat off. Can you imagine that? I have hair. For all the loyal subscribers who are still here. But yeah, no. I think SEMA bought them out because we had one of their AEP SIGs in the store and it sold. And we have their like, this is the most true American 1911 I've ever seen. It's about this wide at the pistol grip. It's fat as hell. You have hair. I wouldn't know for the last year. So, yeah, the Scorpions are still awesome. I know JG cloned the TM Mac. And I know there's like a SIG that's made by SEMA or a SIG with a C for copyright reasons. So, I mean, overall, the AA-12, it's an AA-12. You know, it's pretty badass. However, there are some upcoming things. Appreciate it. Upcoming things. Where are they? Oh, I might as well make a mention of that. Now everybody's gonna leave because I walked away. No, I saw. You look like a cue ball. So I have this Walther PPQ, right? New hammer and everything. So I just let the slide release go. I purchased it knowing it was broken, and for whatever the reason, it won't go forward. However, when I shoot it like this, it works fine. But when I go like that, it just quits working. So if anyone out there knows the hell is wrong with my PPQ, I would definitely like to know. And no, this is not, I have no intentions of keeping this. I bought it to try and fix it and learn something off of it. What do I think about E&L AKs? I think they're fantastic because they're made off of a VFC/LCT design. Internally, they could use some work. I mean, but it's just kind of like any like AK you're gonna buy. There's no like stock ready to go. Oh, cool! I could put a barrel extension on here. I did not know that. Oh no, I've had the beard forever. Like when I turned 20, it just went poof. I'm just gonna shave the sides and keep this going. See how long it'll be. Do you still recommend the RK105s? Like as a real steel or like airsoft wise? If it's airsoft, link it in the chat. So, like I said, PPQ problems. Like when the slide comes back, that happens. Doesn't go forward. I've replaced the hammer. When I take it apart, I hate taking this thing up. Like everything looks to be in order. If you can find the WS series from D-Boys, I would definitely recommend them. I haven't seen them anywhere, even from wholesale to like any main distributors. I haven't looked a lot, but once I saw that once the where we do our wholesale stuff, like once I saw that they didn't carry them, I have no idea because they haven't been in for a while. But you could blame Lancer Tactical. You found one on eBay? I mean, if it's a true WS, then yeah, fine. New? Yeah, buy it. As long as it's one of those, they're fine. They're built. Like, I'm about to pick up some, so. But other than that, I'm going to make some videos on this, and then I'm going to make some videos asking for help on this Walther PPQ. Because I would like to sell it. And the 240 in the background is obviously for sale, which which will most likely never sell even at $350. Thing's a raging pile of garbage. So probably send it to Jarek to have it reviewed and sponsor him. Which I was actually thinking about doing that, Jarek. How would you like some income for, not income, but we'd pay to ship you stuff to have reviews and whatnot done. So, I hate this thing. I've never been a big fan, which is funny because WE doesn't suck anymore. Well, I'll talk to my boss and see if you're willing to do so, because there's some stuff coming down the pipe. So we would just need it done. Like, you would have to review said item and then it shipped back and like, oh, looks like I'm actually on. Hey, it's Disguised Enemy, an old friend, everybody. Everyone tell hi to Disguised Enemy. Is one of the whole reasons I was like, I knew as much as I did. So, yeah, AA12. It's got a really cool, like, it's got a weird MOSFET in it. Yeah, YouTube, yeah, definitely imploded. Wait, what? Get the hell out of here. I'm going to have to talk to you and make a Discord and figure that out. Well, if you're not a screaming left-wing, right activist, not that there's anything wrong with being left-wing, God forbid, your YouTube channel is screwed. Oh, that's good. So, Disguised, any questions about this AA12? Actually, Disguised, I was going to ask you, would it be possible to Polar Star this? I don't know if you've seen any videos on the gearbox, because I had a customer wants this Polar Starred, and I told him that would be hella complicated. Yeah, I know, you HPA. It's customer, he's willing to pay. So I'm the technician, so the SGLs are really expensive and nice, but I don't do HPA, so I can't tell you. Okay, that's all I needed to know. I'll ask somebody else. I just hate HPAs. I think HPAs are straight up game breaking and cancer. If you can show me a Daytona that works, then I'll back one up. Because I've never, ever seen someone, nor have I ever talked to anyone that's actually gotten a Daytona kit to work reliably. I don't mind the Daytona kits. I think they're cool. I've just yet to see anyone who's gotten one to work. That's my problem. Yeah, I thought about that, but like I was just like, However, the mag, I've been having some feeding issues with the dang thing. That's why the customer brought it in for me to make a couple videos on it, because he walked in with it, and I was just like, I'm definitely playing with that. That's happening. So he's returning it. I'm fortunate enough just to make videos on the thing before he returns it. So there's that. Do I get noticed often? No, I have not been noticed since I started working at this place. No one knows, because everybody watches Novrich and Desert Fox. However, E-Bike opened up a store like an hour away from me, and I've been there. I walked in and took a look at their field and just went, yeah, I don't like this. I didn't like the way the field was laid out. It seemed unbalanced. Yeah, to me, airsoft, I mean, since I've come back, man, airsoft has changed like dramatically. Like everything I've ever wanted is now there. Which, Jarek, the next video you make, help me out. My channel's so dead, which I deserve that. I didn't make anything for 4 years. But, I mean, I'm back. I've been building stuff. I've been working here. We're going to make a video about the store on God's Airsofters this Friday. So, yep. And that's, yeah. So I'm asking for some help because you've helped me out in the past, and I'll do whatever I can to help you. Eventually, hopefully send you like some products so you can review. So, but other than that, it's TM AA12. One hell of a gun. I was wondering if it'd even be possible to dual sector. Really? That's pretty awesome. He's actually makes some good videos. I actually like his videos. That's what I was watching because I didn't feel like it was being shoved down my throat as in buy this. Hey, check it out. It's TMAA12. Buy it. See, this is cool, so buy it. Hey, look, it's right here. Buy it. Buy it. Just buy it. It's right here. It's great. Look at it. Just buy it. It's $500. Buy it. Just sell your soul. Buy it. It's pretty cool. Buy it. Message me on Facebook if you want to talk more, Johnson, because I'm super Carnell. Yeah, hopefully I said that right. I'm tired. So, but yeah, it's pretty dope. I'm very fortunate enough to mess with it. However, one of the nice things about me working here is when I ref games, I have something called Justice Junior, which is a little AK that I use when people cheat. I'll shoot them if they're cheating. When I have more than 2 complaints, I'll be like, okay, I'll keep an eye on them. The first one, I keep an eye from where the ref tower is. Second complaint, I follow them. Then third complaint, Justice Junior comes out. 5 complaints will get you Mr. Justice, which is a 6-round grenade launcher. That's fine. I have no problem shooting you with the grenade launcher. So, but yeah, no, I'll be doing reviews again, getting my channel back, taking any help I can get. So there will be gameplay of me playing eventually, because I've never done it. Should do it, but what sentence did I not finish? Oh, just message me on Facebook. You have me on Facebook. I hope. It's Adam Delta Smith. Me in a kayak going like this. So, if I didn't finish sentences, man, I apologize. I'm tired. It's been a long week. And the holidays have always been brutal on me, so. But yeah, so for the primary, one of the things I wanted to talk about is that Airsoft Talk is going to be a little more behind the scenes, less editing. God's Airsofters will be all professional editing and all that. But Airsoft Talk is going to be more behind the scenes where it's like, hey, I got a customer's gun, got to get it in and out. Here's how you do a spring change. Whatever work I'm doing, I'll show. Even if it's on, like, so if I had a SEMA AKS-74U or an SEMA AKM, basically the same gun, I'm still going to show a disassembly on how to do a spring change and whatnot. That way, because for me, back when I was doing this, I wanted to feel more comfortable knowing it was the exact gun. And for some people that helps, makes them feel better. So there'll be a lot more videos on here, maybe 3 videos a month on God's Airsofters, because amount of editing and all that, it's just a pain. So what I also hate is that YouTube doesn't have a thing where you can just record a video. How's it going, Joshua? YouTube used to have this thing where you could just record a video and then upload from YouTube. Now you can't. Now all you can do is like live stream, and people are just like, oh, I'm not going to watch a live stream, because one, they're 30 minutes long and not everybody has the attention span for that. So, which is fine. I understand that. And, I can talk forever. I always have been able to, but I want to come back and I want to be more tech oriented. I want to actually build my name back up. And what's my favorite airsoft gun? Probably the RPK. Some RPK. I've seen that there's an RPD out. I would love to get it, but I don't play field games anymore just because I don't have the money to get back into that. I got laid off from Harvey and, had to live off my savings and couldn't get a job. So it's been real. Which is why I've been a little low on money and got this job. So I'll just keep my airsoft channel for higher production value videos, which is some of the reason I got burned out with the beginning. Yeah. Like, again, what Jarek just put in the comment, that's one of the reasons I took a step back, which is because of how much editing you have to do. It's so time demanding. And now that YouTube just basically doesn't care about us, there's very little money to be made in it. And it's not about the money, but when you're putting forth almost a full-time job worth of time into making videos and you're only getting, dollars per video, it's really disheartening, and it makes you just not want to do it. And I know that, I've been here for a while, and I've always wanted to keep myself here, but it's very time demanding. Like Jarek just said, guys, that's kind of why I took a step out and just got tired of it. It made me not like the sport, and it was just hard. That as well. It turns your hobby into a job. And that's never fun, because when you wake up one day and you're just like, this feels like a job to me, it's never fun, which is why I'm going to continue to make videos the way I do, regardless on Airsoft Talk, because if it's not fun to me, it takes a toll on you, and it makes you hate things you don't want to hate, which I can't agree more. I also hated how toxic my player base got. I mean, it was stupid. They were making me pay to film games. Like, it was terrible. I should just make a video of why I left. That's just a whole nother thing. But I kind of agree with Jarek on that, is you move on to other things. Like, I love real steel guns. I would love to have a real steel channel. But the problem with that is YouTube automatically thinks you are an extremist and you're going to shoot up a school, and that you were just absolutely terrible. And it's just bad. You just get demonetized. Like, every video I said gun in my title, I went through a lot of my videos, and everyone that said gun in the title was demonetized. So all my ad revenue was taken off, which I thought was stupid. Because literally it was a gun where it was like, oh, I'm testing out this this is Mac 11 Airsoft, and I said gun, and you like guns? You plan to kill something off? Okay. Yeah, no. It's just gotten stupid. And like a lot of the people on YouTube don't understand that. And like we can't fight it. Like hell, Google won't advertise anything airsoft or paintball related because it promotes, I don't know, killing people. Stupid. So there's that. The Adpocalypse is what it was called. I remember that. But anyways, I'm gonna probably stop. I'm gonna end the stream here. Jarek, Disguised, and everyone, Joshua, Carnell, everyone that joined the stream to sit and chat. I always appreciate it. Like y'all's comments mean the world to me. I mean, it's when I first started, there was not a lot. Yeah, I got hit with demonetization hard both channels because of video cam. It's all about shooters. Yeah, I just call it you boob. That's what YouTube's become, you know. But there's no alternative. But anyways, guys, like I was saying, all the support helps. Please hit the notification bell, like it, and subscribe if you already aren't. It really helps me out. I'm going to start advertising for the store, and some big things are going to happen. And see comments like that, like what Logan just said. This is weird. I grew up watching you. Like stuff like that makes my day because it's like someone, you're going to remember that. That was part of you growing up. And good to see you too, Jarek. Like, again, Logan, I appreciate that comment more than you know. And now you graduated from high school. Now I feel extra old. I mean, I'm 27, I think. Yeah. 27. You know, and it's just, you know, time flies by, and, you know, hearing these comments and hearing people come back. Yeah, be quiet, Jarek. Still no gray hair yet. But anyways, guys, I'm going to film like a review. I'm going to call it my personal thoughts. Not so much of as a review, but that's awesome. How old are you now? Carnell. I think that's how I say it. Carnal, whatever. I'm dyslexic. I butcher the living bejesus out of names. So, almost 15. Man, well, I appreciate you still watching. I'm going to post a couple videos after this, guys. I appreciate you coming through the stream. Appreciate you watching. It means a lot. Again, hit the notification bell. I feel like I'm whoring myself out when I say this. But please hit it. It really helps out because YouTube just obviously does not. I just hate the way YouTube's layout is. So it'll help me come back, give you content that you guys want. So again, guys, I appreciate everything, and I will see you in the next video.